Let's see. Let's pick a topic. Today's topic. I'm gonna go work culture. We're gonna go sports. We're gonna go, let's see, work culture, sports, maybe community. Matter of fact, let's go weight loss, bump it. Or let's go muscle gain. Yeah, we're gonna put all the topics there. Let the people pick. Start the poll. All right, if I could just get it out of the center of the screen, it would be fantastic. All right, that'll work. That'll work for now. All right. Let's get this party started, man. Super hungry. Been in a calorie deficit for a couple days, so I am hungry. I'm hungry, man. But we're gonna get through this cook. I got some beef bacon. Pretty solid stuff. I got some eggs. I want to make some sourdough French toast. Speaking of which, let me go ahead and get that ready to go. I'm going to go ahead and toast this sourdough bread. You know what I'm saying? But I've been in a calorie deficit, like I said, for a couple of days, so I'm super hungry. So let's make it shake, man. Let's make it happen. Let's enjoy the Breakfast Club. You guys do me a favor. Pick the topic for the day. What are we talking about? Are we talking about sports? Are we talking about work culture? Are we talking about weight loss? Are we talking about muscle gain? Y'all help me out with the poll vote. All right, so pretty good brand here. Let's go ahead and get some of these in the air fryer. Well, how y'all doing out there today, man? Help me with the poll question. That's if you like talking about stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? All right, boom. Got some for me, got some for the missus. This is going in the air fryer. Cook it till done. 400 degrees. And we on one, man. Make sure people can hear me. All right. Give the Grow Gangers a chance to come on in. Come on in. All right. I'll wrap this bad boy up. All right. So for the mixture, we're going to need some almond milk, some egg, clover. What's up? We're going to need some cinnamon. We're going to need some, matter of fact, you know what I could use? I can use some cinnamon. I can use a little nutmeg. Clover, what's going on, man? All right. So I'm going to make a small mixture for the French toast. Small mixture, loading. I'm gonna go 1 egg. So super easy French toast you can make at the house. What's up, Maria Rodriguez? Okay, 1 egg. All you need is 1 egg. You gotta show you what it looks like. All you need is 1 egg. This is French toast. All right, you're gonna go egg. You can use regular milk or you can use almond milk, up to you. Okay, I make my smoothies with almond milk, so I'm gonna run with the almond milk. Just a light splash there, right? Then you're gonna go cinnamon. You wanna try the food? For sure. You know I got you. Stay tuned, you know I got you. Gonna go cinnamon. You kind of got to go heavy with the cinnamon because you want your French toast to be cinnamony. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Maria. A little bit of nutmeg. Nutmeg is very strong, so you don't want to use too much. A couple sprinkles of that. Give it a smell test. Make sure it smells like French toast. All right. You can use a whisk or you can use a fork just to beat the egg up and incorporate the ingredients. And you're going to be happy that you did, because French toast doesn't have to be hard, guys. It can be super easy. So you get that egg, incorporate all that good stuff in there. Looks pretty incorporated. Let's give it a little smell. All right, it's missing one thing. Appreciate you, Maria. You're cool back. We cool together, Maria. All right, a little vanilla extract. That'll set your flavor off a little bit. Give that a good little mix. You're gonna make it? You should try it. It's really good. A little vanilla extract. And we should be looking good. So now, yeah, if you post a picture, I'll repost it. If you post a picture of you making it, I'll repost it on my channel, Maria. So I'm going to move these eggs out of the way because we are going to make eggs to go with it. We're going to put some butter down. I have this pan getting nice and hot. Young Chop, what's up? I got this pan getting nice and hot. All right. By the way, guys, pick the topic. We got work culture. We got sports. We got weight loss. We got muscle. We got muscle gain. Whatever topic you guys pick as the viewer, that's what we're going to talk about today. I got something for everybody. So let's get it. Let's go. All right. So we're going to get this here so we can go ahead and get the pan. You want to use a good amount of butter on your pan. I appreciate you, Maria. I'm your fan right back. I appreciate you. So you're going to get some butter in the middle of a nice hot pan, right? And as that is getting nice and buttery, you want to move it around. Because the beautiful part is you can cook your French toast and you can cook your eggs right next to it on this big pan that we got here. All right, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to get it nice and incorporate it over here. Me leaving? Okay. See you later, Aria. Can you get a shout out? Sure you can, man. Shout out to Young Chop, man. Where you from, Young Chop? So I can let the people know where you from, bro. Where you from, man? All right, so this is looking good, the mixture. let's go ahead and get this incorporated. Okay, the pan looks hot enough. So let's go ahead, dip. You from the US? I'm from the US too. I was gonna say, like, what state are you from? I'm from sunny South Florida, man. Where you from? Okay, you want it to be really, really wet. I know some people say you don't want it to get soggy. I say you do because you want it crispy on the edges and you want it a little wet on the inside. Because it's French toast at the end of the day. So go ahead and move it, kind of sponge it in there, let it soak up all that goodness. Turn your pan down a little bit. Tennis, it's a country. Yeah, where is it located? And boom, just like that. We got the French toast in there now. From Texas, man. Shout out to Texas, bro. Are you a Dallas Cowboy fan? Are you a Dallas Cowboy fan or are you a Houston Texan fan? Or are you not a football fan? All right, so the French toast is rocking. I'm going to give a little look on our beef bacon in here. The beef bacon, oh, you don't know? Okay. The beef bacon is in here. It's coming out pretty good. Just going to give these guys a little flip. Got a lot going on, but we're going to make it happen. All right, beef bacon going back in for a little bit. All right, we got our French toast here. We can make our eggs right next to it. Add a little seasoning and we in there. Oh, you left it in? You talking about your bacon or? Oh yeah. French toast is already looking good. Let's go ahead and get 3 eggs right here. Right on this side of the pan. We've got our 3 eggs right there. Not interfering with our French toast. You doing it? Good. Very good. My favorite team is the Philadelphia Eagles. That's my favorite team, brother. Okay, so we got black pepper. All right, let's see what won the poll. Sports is winning, guys. Sports is winning. So we're going to be talking about sports today, looks like, unless you guys vote differently. Make your vote count in the poll. We usually pick a topic on the Breakfast Club. We talk about it. We build on it. We make it fantastic, baby. Let's go. All right. Do I work out? No, I just look like this. No, I'm just playing. Yes, I work out. I work out, yeah. Do you work out? I used to tell people that. We'd be like, yo, do you work out? We're like, nah, I woke up like this. I woke up like this. Aria said, I said that I was going to leave. You gave me a shout out and I'm going to subscribe. Thank you, Aria. I appreciate you. I hope you're having a great day. MX King, what's up? What's up? Messi or Ronaldo? I'm going to go Messi, but you can't go wrong either way. I'm going to go Messi, but I don't think you can go wrong either way. I don't think anyone is going to be able to prove that you're wrong either one you pick. All right, boom. French toast is looking immaculate. See that? French toast is looking immaculate. I appreciate you. Sorry, I couldn't really see till you grabbed the plate. Not much, but I squat push up. That's what's up, UC. Or UC. UC. That's what's up. Motion is lotion. That's any motion. That's any motion. You know what I'm saying? You know? So listen, you guys pick the topic so we could talk about it. Are we talking about work culture? Are we talking about sports? Are we talking about muscle gain or weight loss? You guys pick. And that's what we're going to talk about. The eggs are egging, right? Look at that. Looking nice. So we got the French toast here, looking pretty good. You okay? Good. You see, I was just messing with you. GBR, what's up? Let's go, young chop. Let's go. So look, you could buy French toast at the store. You know what I'm saying? But you're not gonna know the ingredients that's there at the store. But you know these ingredients. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get these eggs over here. You know what I'm saying? Nice and out the way. Perfect. They're looking good. Right? So we got the eggs. We got the French toast. Three-way tie right now. When you calling it, what's the three-way tie? I think work culture is winning, UC. I'm going to give it about 3 to 4 more minutes for the poll. You guys vote on the poll. Whatever you guys pick, that's what we're talking about. That's the topic for the day. So these beef bacons are ready out the air fryer. We're going to go ahead and drop those guys right there. They're looking pretty too. Checking on the beef. Maria, you got it. You got it, Maria. You're doing it. So look at that. So far, that's what we got. How does that look, guys? Does it look edible? Is that something that you would partake in as far as eating? Is that something you would eat? I'm going to say it's something I would eat. Obviously, right? All right, so I'm checking on these. Got some little fruit here. I'm going to garnish it with a strawberry. And then I got some 100% maple syrup. We're going to use that. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this out of my way. And we rocking and rolling, baby. All right, let's see. Japan looks delicious. Okay. You prefer cheesy eggs? Maria said drinks. I'm gonna make a smoothie to go with mine, guys. But you can make I got some Crystal Light iced tea. But I'm gonna go with the smoothie. I'm gonna make that right now too, guys. Stay tuned. Smoothie loading. I'm gonna go ahead and warm up these little strawberries here. Throw those on top. Got the maple syrup. You gonna do the same? How do you got all these ingredients, Maria? So this is the plate. I'm gonna make the smoothie now to go with it. But cheesy eggs are really good. I agree. Cheesy eggs are really good. I agree. Sometimes I'll use like some vegan cheese on mine, like cheese like this right here. You know. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and sprinkle a little bit. We'll sprinkle this a little bit on the eggs right here. Why do you go for the beef bacon? So I like the taste, number one. I have low sodium regular bacon. The beef bacon just tastes a little different. Tastes a lot different. And I think that the beef bacon I just more of a beef guy, I would say. Okay, so we're gonna get these strawberries on top of the French toast. Just a little garnishing agent. All right, we're done with that pan. I'd assume it's more expensive. Yes, it is. It is more expensive. Are you gonna be live streaming tomorrow? I may be. I may be live streaming tomorrow, young chop. Put your noties on, brother. All right, let's see where it is. Work culture, guys. Work culture has won. We're gonna talk about work culture. Work culture has won. How many people love their job? How many people love their job? Well, first, let me ask, how many people got a job? How many people in here have a job? How many people got a job? You know what I mean? That's the first place to start. All right, so we're gonna make this smoothie here. We're gonna use this fruit. Gonna add some ingredients to it, and we're gonna enjoy it with our French toast, eggs, bacon. Yeah. So work culture has won, guys. I've been talking to a lot of people about work culture lately, because a lot of people have a lot of questions about work culture. So if you have a job, put a 1 in the chat. If you don't have a job, put a 2 in the chat. Just so I know who I'm talking to. If you have a job, put a 1. If you don't have a job, put a 2. We're going to chop it up about work culture a little bit this morning, because some people need to understand how to operate in work culture. All right, let me get my supplements to go inside of my smoothie. And we're going to let it rip, baby. All right. So let's see. UC has a job. Maria has a job. Young Chop has a job. There's no sideways thumb emoji. Bummer. My job is pretty strict, but very easy and decent pay. Got it. DBX, what's up? So when it comes to work culture, right? Let me ask you guys. It is a good day, DBX. When it comes to work culture, let me ask you guys. What is the toughest thing for you guys about working a 9-to-5 job or working in general? Put it in the chat. What is the toughest thing for you when it comes to having a job? What's going on, Johnny Redwine? What's going in my smoothie? What's going on, y'all? What's the toughest thing for you about having a job? That way we could tackle it based on what you guys are feeling. You move extremely efficiently. I see you don't skip out. You move extremely efficiently. I see you don't skip out if you see a physical shortcut, at least in that kitchen. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, bro. Or I don't know if you're a bro or a man. You got to let me know. You see, are you a boy? Are you a girl or a boy? That way I could address you properly. I love working, so the toughest part for me was having to go home. Got it. So you didn't have a challenging experience with work culture. You're saying your work culture was good. That's dope. I respect it. You know, I think people deal with work culture differently. I know that some jobs have a lot of politics, which makes it hard to be productive for some. I know that some people struggle to stay engaged with their jobs. Okay, Maria, it was good to see you, Maria. So we got this right here, y'all. Boom, boom. And we're gonna blend this up. Let's see. I don't have a reliable babysitter for my daughter, so if she cancels, then I get an unexcused absence. I'm a man. Yeah, that's difficult, man. That's really difficult. Johnny Redwine says, "How have you been?" I've been pretty good. Thanks for asking. Oh, we missed you at the conversation, Johnny Redwine. We had a powerful conversation on Wednesday. The replay is worth it. Let's go. Yeah, you see, that's definitely tough. Yeah, it's definitely tough, to get it counted against you. But I kind of understand because I guess they have a business to run, so they have to have reliable people. So I do understand it from that notion. Um, it's just more so working out the babysitting part. Um, that would be, you know, where that would be heading. Let's see. What's the red thing on the toast? It's some chopped strawberries, Maria, or Yusi. I took a strawberry and chopped it up and threw it on there. And now I'm gonna hit it up with some maple syrup, and that's gonna give it a little glaze. Let me let y'all see what I'm doing. So I ain't doing it alone. We ain't gonna go crazy with the maple, but we're gonna let it look nice. All right. So let me read y'all's comment. Can you play Mexican? Can you play that Mexican OT, please? Any song is okay from Mexican OT. I don't even know what that is, my brother, to be honest with you. Mexican OT. Hey, Will, how are you? I'm doing great. And tough part of my job is waking up even though I went to bed early. The question is, are you sleeping well? That's the question. A lot of people don't sleep well. A lot of people don't sleep well. A lot of people don't sleep well. A lot of people sleep and don't rest. You know what I mean? That could be from a physical standpoint. It can also be from a a mental standpoint. So that's another thing. If you wake up tired all the time, it's a good thing to probably look at your sleep. Are you getting quality sleep? Do you have too much screen time before you go to bed? That's a lot of people's issues. Too much screen time before bed is a no-no. It affects your circadian rhythm. It just affects you in general when you don't sleep, or when you have too much screen time before bed. So that's something to monitor. You know what I mean? Yeah, you see, I don't even know. Ali Sohn, what's up? So with work culture, what is something that you guys deal with your job that you want advice on? Gotta balance everything. That's right, DBX. You're right about that. Life is about balance, guys. So we're gonna balance out this breakfast with a nice smoothie to go with this beef bacon, French toast, eggs with a little vegan cheese. You know what I'm saying? That's how we're gonna balance it out. So I used to sleep and wake up super, super tired as well, right? And then I realized that I need to do like a sleep test. I need to number one, I need to up my magnesium. Magnesium helps you sleep, by the way, guys. Let's say magnesium helps you sleep, right? Taking zinc and magnesium before bed is going to improve your sleep by at least 25 to 30%. Just so y'all know. So y'all order you some zinc magnesium and your sleep's going to get better. That's number one. Also, make sure you don't have sleep apnea. Some people have sleep apnea and don't know. I was one of them. Sleep apnea keeps you from sleeping well too. So you may want to check into it. Invest in your health because at the end of the day, you only got one body. You only get one body, guys. I'm gonna put a little flip top on it and boom. This is breakfast, y'all. Welcome to the Breakfast Club. How we looking? Smash or pass? French toast, eggs, beef bacon, smoothie. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, let me catch you up. I say the toughest part of my job is getting good sleep, spending time with my girlfriend, daughter's mother, and daughter. We don't get much screen time before bed. We turn on sleep notes. Got you. Still don't get good sleep? Still don't get good sleep? It could be a lot of things. Do you worry a lot? That's a whole usually a lot of things could be playing a part in there. Are you stressing a lot? Are you a stressed person? Is your mind relaxed? Because just because you sleep, it don't mean you're resting. Hello. Sleep and rest are two different things, family. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Iran. Shout out to Iran, Allison. Oh yeah, yeah, we got the apron on. Let's go. Let's go. With my husband's schedule, I haven't been sleeping good. Comes home at like 12 at night and it wakes me up. Yeah, that's definitely tough. Were you sleeping good before that? That's the good question. Were you sleeping good before that? Because that's a tough situation because it's almost like there's no way around him coming home, you know? Because if it's hard for you to go back to sleep, you may need to add some more zinc and magnesium to your diet, man. Long time no see, Jazz. Good to see you. So let me let y'all see what we're working with, man. All right, so this is breakfast this morning. Breakfast is breakfasting. Make sure you got some. This thing is like, you got to use some muscle to get this thing open. So we got French toast made with sourdough bread. We got some eggs with vegan cheese. And then we also have some beef bacon right here. That's breakfast. And then we got a nice little side smoothie to go along with it. All right, I'm gonna start taking some melatonin. Melatonin is cool. I like the zinc and magnesium, especially if you're working out. But melatonin is cool. Sometimes it's hard to sleep because your brain awake even though you want to. Your DBX, you gotta like sleep is a process, right? So you don't just stop scrolling and go to sleep. That's not a good way to go to sleep. You have to start planning your sleep, in my opinion, earlier and then ease into sleep. You know what I'm saying? Get your zinc and magnesium, hydrate, have a cutoff for the screen time at night, right? Have a cutoff for too much talking and conversation, unless you got kids. Have a cutoff for certain things, and then allow your brain to rest. Now, remember, if you're a person that's a chronic stressor and a chronic worrier, you have to get to the bottom of your stress and your worry, and then you'll be able to sleep better. I slept wonderful before that. Got you. Oh, I got you. I got you. Now that's super super tough. You know, Jazz. It's super tough. I would say just try to maximize the sleep that you do get by adding some more magnesium to your diet. Definitely stressed, but I don't know. I hold a mental note of everything actually necessary to worry about and deal with as needed. At the end of the day, I usually feel very relaxed at night. Got you, got you. Yeah, you never know, bro. I don't think I carry too much stress into my sleep at night. Okay, so if you don't stress, then I would have to wonder, do you think that you have sleep apnea? Or or are you stressed and you don't know it? This is another thing about stress, guys. This is another thing about stress. Let me say grace so I could talk to y'all, all right? I'm gonna say grace with y'all, man. Y'all come say grace with me. No matter what you believe, say grace with me, man. Let's go. Heavenly Father, thank you for this food. I pray that you bless everyone in the chat. I pray that this will be nourishment for my body in Jesus' name. Amen. Let's go. Hey, you got it, Jazz. Listen, it's good to see you, though. It's good to see you. Do your thing. It's good to see you. We'll chop it up at some point. Yeah. But sometimes stress. Okay, DBX. Be well, DBX. Sometimes stress is undetected. Sometimes I used to be a person that I would just let things pass. I wouldn't pay attention to them, right? So in my mind, I wasn't stressing. I was like, oh, it's no big deal. But what I did was I almost built like I almost made it where stress was normal to me. So it didn't affect me per se because it was normal. But because you have become comfortable with stress, it doesn't mean it's not there. It doesn't mean it's not bothering you. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing that, I had to be mindful of when it comes to stress. Um, you don't really know if you're stressing unless you really take a step back from everything and analyze it and be honest with yourself. Just from my experience. Yeah, you just never know until you detach, bro. You have to get into a quiet place, detach. I don't know what your beliefs are, but get in a quiet place, detach, and really, really analyze. We talked about this on Wednesday. Sometimes you have to detach from certain things, then you have to reattach to other things, and then you have to be a part of healthy community. Man, this thing frozen for real. Let me give it a shake. What's going on, Kunal? I'm doing well, brother. How you? By the way, man, awesome drawings in Discord, man. We appreciate you. We love your artistic abilities. So yeah, when stress is a part of your normal reality, um, you'll almost you'll almost wear it. You'll wear it as clothes. Like, oh no, I'm just putting on my clothes, but it's really stress. He says, I used to love music, and all of a sudden I don't. I don't really like any of it. Well, that's actually one of the signs that you could be overwhelmed. When you stop liking the things that you used to like, if it's something good that you used to like and you don't like it anymore, a lot of times you become overly busy and you can't dedicate the time to the things that you like, right? Then on the flip side of that, you could be growing. If it's something negative, you could be growing away from it. So I think that depends on the kind of music, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? But all in all, it's something worth looking at, worth looking into. You're doing fantastic, Doris. Um, it's worth looking into because stress is a silent assassin. If you don't deal with it, it doesn't mean it goes away. Unfortunately, I wish it did, but you kind of got to deal with some of the elephants in the room, and then you'll be better for it. How it's upbeat, but it all seems to have negative vibe. Yep, I agree with that. So I don't listen to mainstream rap for that very reason. I don't knock anybody that does, but I realized that mainstream rap made me very edgy. You know, so I had to go to music that was more edifying rather than music that was like damaging to my mental space. You got to protect your mind, fellas and ladies. You have to protect your thoughts. You have to protect your eyes, your ears, all that stuff. Because negativity is easy to get in, and sometimes it's harder to get out. So it's really taking care of yourself, man. One day at a time. Um, one day at a time. Um, Yeah, you could check out Aha Gazelle. You can check out Caleb Gordon. You can check out that whole genre, indie tribe. You know what I mean? You can check out there's some people you can check out in a different genre of rap. You know, those guys are good. The songs are not overly preachy, and the beat hit hard too. You know. French Toast came out real good. It's mostly America where the same themes circulate. You mean music wise? You said give me a pose for the portrait? Okay. That's the pose, Kunal. Was that good, Kunal? Awesome. Yeah, you see, I don't listen to that kind of music, bro. Um, I stopped listening to that kind of music a while ago because it wasn't healthy for me, bro. Appreciate you, Kunal. You know what I'm saying? So I gave you a few artists that you could check out. You know what I'm saying? Check them boys out. They rap about positive stuff. They rap about life, but they rap real. They rap about struggles, but none of that sex, money, drug stuff. They talk about how they got out of that life, but they don't glorify that life at all. So I think it's worth checking out. Where they all say the same thing. I appreciate it, but is it just America where that happens pretty much, where they say all the same things? Um, so I'm from America, so I really couldn't tell you like how it is somewhere else. You know what I mean? But I know for sure that sex, money, drugs, and violence sells. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing about it is, usually if you're at war with yourself, it makes you at war with others. You know what I'm saying? So if you're struggling with an identity issue, depression, all the things that plague us as humans, right? What do hurt people do? Hurt people hurt people. You know, so I think anywhere you look at where people are struggling to know who they are, or they're struggling to figure out their passions or their desires or their purpose, I think you're going to always have um, stuff like that going on. Excuse me. I know it gets deep, but it is deep because we're humans, man. We're not robots. So to look at it as, it's just ABC 1 2 3. We're not robots, man. Humans are very intricate. We have needs as humans. You know what I'm saying? We need community. We need to be affirmed. We need love. You know what I'm saying? So I want to say it was about, let me see, maybe about 12 years ago where I stopped listening to that kind of music. And I've only gotten better since I stopped. So I think the switch is worth it. I could probably play 1 or 2 tracks for you. You see if you like of some of the stuff I listen to. It's copyright, but if I play one, it ain't gonna be no big deal. I guess you got to figure out, like, are you looking for growth, or are you looking for entertainment? You know what I mean? That's a decision you got to make. Am I looking to grow, or am I looking just to be entertained? That will kind of say, okay, I can go in this direction or that direction. You know what I'm saying? Do you want to be entertained, or do you want to be changed? I mean, like a playlist for both, you know? You mean like both types? See, the kind of rap, I'm gonna show you the kind of rap I listen to. Let me see if I can find it. That word hurts me every time. What word hurts you every time? All right, let's see. This is the kind of rap I listen to, bro. You say you love me, well, put that on your mama and your favorite pair of joints. It's deeper than a 7C. Shouldn't have to beg and plead. I don't want to have to contrive, yeah. But for the love of me, come and lean on me. Real rap, you know what I'm saying? On your team, we both on rings. We all got goals, we all got schemes. We all got dreams. I shine, you shine, it's wrong for you. It's wrong for me. I thought you died, I show for you. You show for me. No call, that's all I would admit. If I was wrong, I promise that I would commit. I'm staying strong, but tell someone I love and I'm telling what I do. Ain't no kisses, ain't no hugs, it just come under my shoe. Love my mama ain't raised no dog, but sometimes I like to get loose. I send praises up above, with no God, what would I do? Let me never got me sneezing while I'm saying grace at you. People saying I didn't change. With somebody like, what do you mean, like, am I married or in a relationship? If that's what you're asking, I'm married. Put that on your mama and you. You know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. It's bumping, but it's positive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm married. You see? Hey. BKG, man, you already know what it is. So the devil meet me in the ring today. I'm trying to beat some. On my Bible, that's my daily bread. I'm trying to eat some. Put a hole in the devil looking through it. I'm trying to beat some. I'll make the devil drop and make him fall like the leaves coming. Like, no, let me ride through. Let me slide through. Me and Sean trapping holy water. This is drive through. Making Christian bangers that my hood do can drive through. You don't know. What do you don't know what? If the demons talking crazy with the What do you mean about proving your love? I don't know. I don't feel someone needs to prove their love except in the long run. That if that last song was necessarily positive. I don't know. I don't know. I don't feel like someone needs to prove their love except in the long run. If that last song was necessarily positive. I mean, he's talking about life. He's talking about unity. He's talking about having each other's back and things like that. So I think that's positive. He's not talking about drugs. He's not talking about bees and hoes and guns, and he ain't talking about all that. Positive don't mean he's saying, "Oh my goodness, have a great day." Like positive just means it's not negative. You know what I mean? Let me see. Let me see what else we got. He said, you die, I die. I shoot for you, you shoot for me. But he's not talking about like going out and looking for trouble. What he's trying to say is he's using a metaphor. Like, I have your back, you have my back. He's not talking about we're going out shooting. You know what I'm saying? And that's how friendship should be. You know what I'm saying? I got your back, you got my back. You know what I mean? But if you listen, you should listen to the song, you see. I think you should listen to the song and draw your own conclusion and bring it back. You know what I'm saying? The song is called Creed by Aha Gazelle. You know what I'm saying? Villager, what's going on? I'm from the USA. How you? Where you from? Yeah, I think you should listen to it and draw your own conclusions about what he's saying. Does it sound like modern day rap or does it sound different? And this one right here is another one. How you spell the name? A-H-A. Aha. A-H-A. A-H-A. Gazelle. G-A-Z-E-L-L-E. And the song is called Creed. C-R-E-E-D. You can check out all his stuff. Villager, where is that located? I never heard of that. I know. What about this? Okay, but you see, he's gonna be a little bit more tough. I think Caleb Gordon is the best for if you're talking about positive. But no, check it out. Check it out, bro. This is Caleb Gordon right here. Russia. Okay. Shout out to Russia, Villager. How's the weather over there? Is it the UFC fighter? Are you talking about the UFC fighter? Villager? think you're talking about the UFC fighter, I think. Everybody gonna be all right, Doors. Everybody gonna be all right, bro. Because it ain't that deep. I've heard of him. Is that your favorite fighter? Kunal's a big fan of him. Gotta drop off this bacon. Yeah, it's in there. The bacon. You're welcome. No, you live not far from me. If you know him, you've heard about. Oh, okay, I got you. That's where he's from, is what you're saying. Beautiful day outside, man. Beautiful day out. Beautiful day out. No, he lived not far from me. Got it. Rivers of Zion. Flowing in my soul. I didn't know you watched UFC, Kunal. Your love, only thing that makes me whole. I didn't even know you watched that, bro. Inside the garden, only place I feel whole. Rivers of Zion, flowing in my soul. How's the weather over there, bro? And yeah, you see, it ain't gonna be perfect, bro. But it's worth the switch. You know what I'm saying? It's worth the mental, and spiritual enlightenment. You know. Only hype fights for sure. I understand. Villager, I am. What about you? Check out UC. Check out Caleb Gordon. Check out Caleb Gordon. I got some over here. Let me see. This is Caleb Gordon right here. UC. You can't cancel me, my guy go stand for me. You can't cancel me, my guy go stand for me. Do my dance cause he got plans for me. Do my dance cause he got plans for me. Yeah, watch out, pop out the truth. They try to stop at mine. I block all the lies and I walk in the room. You had your hand on me, right when I put in the wall. They telling me it's another way. I know it's only you. One day. Yeah, man, take your time, bro. The right one will be there. In the meantime, work on yourself. You can't cancel me, my guy go stand You know what I'm saying? Until you meet the right one, make sure you're building the right one. And that starts in here, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, you see, man, there's a whole genre. You can kind of find out which one, you know, which area flows with you. You dig? Menu Das. What's up, Menu? How you feeling? Yeah, that must be really tough, Kunal. That must be really tough, Kunal. Yeah, Villager. Continue to work on yourself, bro. You know what I mean? Continue to work on yourself. Continue to work on your finances. And when the time is right, the situation will happen. Yeah, Kunal, if you can, I mean, I don't know if you need the support. Like, I don't know. So I would just say, man, you know, pray about it and make an educated decision on what's going to be best for your health. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would say. Because I don't want to say, you know, live alone, but you need support, you know? So it depends on what you need. And only you know that. You know what I mean? Inside your wings, that's where I find my peace. With every beat, I know your heart will speak. So yeah, you see, I don't know if you're still here, but Caleb Gordon's another good one. So you can check that out too. You know what I'm saying? Menudas, where you from? Menudas, where you from? Where you from? Where you from? Yeah, Doors, I understand, man, but you can't help it. You know, all you can do is keep going. You know what I'm saying? All you can do is keep going, and realize that you're gonna get better as long as you keep yourself in a space that allows you to get better, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Menudas, where you from, Menudas? Where you from? Yeah, you're gonna be all right, bro. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right, brother. Just keep going and keep growing. You're gonna be all right. All right, man. Listen, we're gonna get this day started, man. Listen, we're an hour in. I appreciate everybody coming through to the Breakfast Club. We talked about a little bit of everything, but it was all positive and growth, and that's all that matters, all right? So listen, God bless everyone. I appreciate you stopping by. And remember, no matter what you're going through, look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, let's go, let's grow. Let's go, let's grow, man. Love y'all, man. Salute. Peace. Let's go, Doors.